Hello everyone, welcome to today's video presentation on Bloom's revised taxonomy. In this session, we will explore the framework developed by Benjamin Bloom and how it can be applied to enhance and promote higher order thinking skills. So this is Benjamin Bloom, the one who created the Bloom's taxonomy, and Lauren Anderson is the one who revised the Bloom's taxonomy. So here, as you can see, these are the original domain in 1956. Benjamin Bloom is using noun while Lauren Anderson is using verb form in the new domain. And the Bloom's revised taxonomy is a hierarchical model that categorizes educational objectives into six levels of cognitive complexity ranging from simple recall to facts to the creation of new ideas. So let's take closer to each level. First is remembering. Remembering is the foundational level involving the recall of the facts, basic concepts, and answer. So at this base of the taxonomy, remembering it is involved just recalling the information. For example, it includes recalling facts, defining terms, or identifying elements or concepts. Second is understanding. At this level, students interpret informations, draw connection between ideas, understand the cause and effect, and explain concept in their own words. So in here, the understanding part or level requires more than just memorization. It involves grasping the meaning and significance of the concept. Next is applying. In applying, students use information in new situations, solve problems using required skills or knowledge. In here, in this level, it requires the application of principles and concepts to solve problems, performance tasks, or demonstrate skills in the real-world scenario using your understanding and knowledge in the specific topic. You will use your knowledge into the real-world situation or scenario. Next is analyzing. So analyzing is learning breaks down in information into parts of to explore understanding and relationships. So here in this level, learners makes judgment or assessment based on the criteria and the standards. It involves critiquing, defining, justifying, or appraising information, arguments, or products using evidence and reasoning. So next is evaluating. Evaluating is this involves making judgment based on the criteria, standards, and through checking and critiquing. So this level, evaluating, where learners make judgment or assessment based on the criteria and standards, this level involves critiquing, defending, justifying, or appraising information, arguments, or products using evidence and reasoning. And the final level or in the top level is creating, in which it is the highest level where student puts elements together to form a coherent whole or build structure for diverse elements. So finally, at the pinnacle of taxonomy is creating. This level involves generating new ideas, products, or solutions that are original or innovative. Learners at this level synthesize, design, construct, or invent to produce something new and valuable. So at this level, the student can create something new about of their different kinds of learning and knowledge. They can create something like projects, they can solve solutions, they can make innovative creations based on the learning that they gain from the specific subject. So, in conclusion, Bloom's taxonomy provides a valuable framework for designing instructions, assessments, and activities that promote higher order thinking skills by addressing each level of taxonomy. And educators can scaffold learning experiences to support students' cognitive development and foster deepen their understanding. And for that class, I have here prepared questions so that in our discussions, next discussion is you will provide the answer based on our discussion today based on this video. So first is, this questions is based on the revised Bloom's taxonomy. First is remembering what are the 6 levels of Bloom's taxonomy, revised taxonomy. Second is understanding. In your own words, describe difference between the analyzing and evaluating. Third is applying. Give example on how you could apply your knowledge of mathematics to solve a real-world problem. Fourth is analyze. Choose a historical event and analyze the causes and effects using the Bloom's level, and so on. So the lastly question class is why we use Bloom's taxonomy. So we use this taxonomy in order for us to support or know the development of the knowledge of the specific students. And I think that's all. So thank you for joining me in this exploration of Bloom's revised taxonomy. If you have any questions or you would like to learn more, please feel free to reach out. Until next time, happy learning, and that's all class. Goodbye. Thank you.